I just wanted to change things up a bit and streamline things a little bit more. I wanted to get away from hair videos, which are awesome, but not really what I want to talk about all the time. I know that they would probably get the most likes and views and probably make me the most money, but hair is hair. You know, there's a million other hair channels and hair videos out there for you. I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about my minimalism journey. So I have noticed so many things since I decided to be a minimalist. Well, first of all, I have my blue kind out here, so if you see me fidgeting, that's what this is. First of all, I noticed that, well, I asked to be minimal, right? I asked the universe, I said, look, like, I want to be a minimalist. I don't want to have all this extra shit. I want to, you know, have the things that I need and be able to have space and move freely. Well, maybe like a month after that, I decided to move to New York due to certain circumstances that were happening in my life. So I moved and I only packed 2 suitcases, like 2 full-size suitcases, a duffel bag and a carry-on, and that was it. Like, that's all I had. I fit as many things as I could in those bags, and I left Georgia and I moved to New York. So it wasn't bad. I was fine with it. I packed only neutral things. I packed only essential things. So a lot of blacks, whites, grays, a few pops of color. I think I only have 10 pairs of shoes. I packed a lot of books. If I didn't pack as many books, I probably would have had more room for clothes, but I chose to bring, let's say, about like 15 books. So as my life was going on, you know, with my 2 suitcases and my duffel bag, I noticed my ego would flare up a lot, and I also think it was due to the fact that I didn't move into my own place. I had moved in with my sister as a temporary solution for a couple of weeks, and I was supposed to move around to different friends' houses after that. So I noticed my ego started to flare up a lot, and my ego flared up mostly because ego is used to having so many things. Ego is used to always getting things, and you need more, and you're never satisfied, and buy this because you're in survival mode, and if you don't buy it now, then you won't ever get it and you'll die. Like, that's usually how ego works. So I noticed that I was still spending a little bit of like money that not that I didn't have, but like on things that I didn't absolutely need. So I noticed that. I also noticed, backtrack, I also didn't move with my car, so I was relying on public transportation, buses, trains, and if absolutely necessary, Lyft. That was a big change for me, and even when I moved here to Maryland, I noticed my ego flared up again, and it was bad, and I was like, you know, why am I feeling this way? And for the past, well, this year, what I've been doing is really just sitting with myself, allowing myself to feel the way that I feel, or excuse me, allowing my ego to feel the way that it wants to feel, and then checking in with spirit and observing this chatter, right? This monkey mind, all this loudness that's going on in my head. So I started to feel away, and so I sat all day, and I've been doing a lot of sitting or just laying, and I was like, you know, well, why do I feel this way? Like, why do I feel this? Woe is me, I don't have anything, I need all these things, blah, blah, blah. And I realized it was ego, and I realized one of the culprits was that I had given up my car. Now, giving up your car is like a loss of independence, not in a bad way, but I've been driving for over 10 years, so, you know, I have the freedom to go and come as I please. I don't have to wait for anyone. I don't have to wait for public transportation. I could just do whatever I want, go wherever I want at any time of the day, of the night, and that was it. But now, for the past month, a little over a month, I've had to walk everywhere. take a bus, take a train, or like I said, if I absolutely need to, if I'm in a crunch and I'm running out of time, I take a Lyft. So I noticed that, and when I moved to Maryland, I have a roommate who drives. So I have to wait for them to get off of work. They work a 9 to 5, and if I need anything that I need to drive to, I have to wait for them to get off of work to take me. So I noticed Ego was like freaking out. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, it was a shock, because I'm so used to doing everything for myself, by myself, whenever I want, for a decade, and now I can't, and now I have to depend on someone else, or, well, just in general, I have to depend on someone to drive me, or I have to depend on someone to drive the bus to take me, or to operate the train to take me. So I noticed that that was a big hit to my ego, and my ego has been having plenty of fits this year. Because I've been putting it in check. I haven't been giving my ego the right to be in control as much anymore. When I notice it's in control and things are starting to go crazy, I check it, put it in the passenger seat, and let spirit take over. I notice that sometimes I feel like I don't have enough. I feel like I need more things. I need this, I need that for, you know, my home to feel how I want it to feel, for me to feel how I want it to feel. I need more clothes. I need more this. I need more that. And again, it's just me really checking myself and being aware of everything and saying, I literally have everything I need. I might not have that many physical things, but I have so much love. I have so much love within me. I have so much love surrounding me. I have so much support. It's really just finding a priority in what is more valued in my life. Is it having a whole bunch of clothes and looking cute and looking fly all the time, or guaranteeing that all of my bills are paid and I can eat comfortably every day and those things will come? I have noticed that I have just more money in my bank account on reserve because I've been buying only what I need. I also am grateful enough to have food stamps, so I don't have to pay for food most of the time. When it runs out, it runs out. But for most of the month, I purchase food with my food stamps and I make food. So that has been a big help in, you know, me not spending my money. So in minimalism, I've just learned that ego hates it because ego is not a minimalist. That's very spirit-like. Ego is, I need to be surrounded by a whole bunch of things. I need to have an overabundance of things. And that goes back to being in survival mode. Ego's always in survival mode. That is the purpose of your ego, to make sure that you don't die. So I've noticed that I've had to check myself, like when I go into a store and I see something and it might be on sale, like Dr. Bronner's soap. And I'm like, oh, I should get this, but I still have a pretty full bottle in the bathroom and I don't need it. And just breaking that habit of buying something because you're afraid that you're going to run out forever or that you're never going to get it again. Being a minimalist has taught me that I will always have what I need. And sometimes you have to deviate from what you're used to exactly to accommodate your new lifestyle. I've noticed that my survival mode tendencies flare up. I notice that my ego flares up a lot, but again, it's just being gentle with myself in this transition. I'm going through another major transition. I moved twice within like a month's period. So just being really gentle with myself and saying that, you know what, even if we don't get this thing today, we can save up more money and get it next week or in 2 weeks. And that thing will be there, and not rushing to get everything at once and then having no money to live your life or to buy food or to buy a bus pass. It's been very interesting. I'll probably write more about it as I uncover and reveal different aspects of minimalism. I'll probably do another video. And once my home is ready, I'll probably give you a tour of my space. Yeah, minimalism is great. It's changing my life for the better. it's really making me check myself and check my ego and not splurge on things, and causing me to be more responsible, to think things out a bit more instead of just impulsively buying things. Before I buy anything, it's literally like, do I need this and do I need it now? Those are two questions that I ask myself before I purchase anything. I have a list of things that I need right now and then things that I need in general, and I slowly buy them. So I think that's it. I hope that was clear enough. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I forgot. And I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for subscribing. As I learn, I will share with you, and thank you. So be blessed, and I love you.